Of all of nature's wonders, icebergs get a lot of bad press, mostly thanks to sinking that unsinkable ship. But that wasn't really the iceberg's fault. After all, they're just massive chunks of floating ice, and they really can be astoundingly large. The biggest ever recorded weighed a gargantuan 8.8 trillion tons and covered over 4,250 square miles. That's larger than Lebanon. And it contained enough water to provide more than 1,000 tons for each and every person on Earth. But if you want to know about icebergs, first you need to know about glaciers. Now, these form on land over thousands of years when snow gets compressed into ice. Over time, gravity pulls this mass of ice downhill. When a glacier extends over open water, it no longer has solid ground to support it. Gravity exerts a downward force, creating a torque which eventually overcomes the ice's flexural strength. And a chunk of the glacier falls away. This is called calving. Archimedes' principle of buoyancy states that as long as the total weight of the object doesn't exceed the weight of the water being displaced, it will float. And because ice has 90% the density of water, about 90% of the iceberg will be submerged, with only 10% above the surface. And that is literally the tip of the iceberg. At the bottom of an iceberg, the ice can be thousands of years old. Mammoths and saber-toothed cats could have still been walking the Earth when the first snow that formed it fell. So if you see the bottom of a newly formed iceberg today, you could conceivably be the first human ever to lay eyes on it. Of course, you aren't always in the frame of mind to wonder at such things. Particularly when dozens of tons of ice are falling in your direction. As this windsurfer approaches the glacier, its flexural strength can no longer resist the torque, and a large chunk calves off. The birth of a new iceberg. But will our surfer be beaten by this oversized ice cube? No. But he still ends up in the drink. This seal is chilling out, taking advantage of Archimedes' principle of buoyancy. As long as her weight plus the weight of the iceberg still doesn't exceed the weight of the water it's displacing, then they'll bob along gently. The perfect place to relax. But even in Alaska, you can't get away from camera phones. So there you have it. Icebergs, one of nature's wonders. Although not as mysterious as his reasons for wanting to do this.
Come and get me!